Hello everybody, FrankieWuzHere here. We're going to keep up and keep going exactly the way we were at first. Now, this area may be very difficult, especially the final boss of this zone, because of the fact that it's complete bullcrap and I don't like it and it's garbage. But aside that point, you'll think that that bonfire all the way back there is the only bonfire in this zone. But there's actually a secret one behind an illusionary wall. If I remember right, it's an illusionary wall. I'll have to see. But you actually have to run all the way across here and you'll have to find it. Now, without knowing it was an illusionary wall, you would be pretty messed over. What I'm trying to say is you want to hit this bonfire when you get to it. Try your best not to go close to the dragon butts. Yes, that's what those are, dragon butts. They will stomp, they will kick, they will jump, they will go crazy, psychotic murderer on you. Just be very careful. Also, if you have stuff like flash sweat, if I remember right, it will decrease the amount of lava damage you take even more. Let's see, where was the bonfire? It was not here. Now we are fat rolling because we do not have Havel's ring on. I'm just going to take a hit on it because I don't know. There we go. I couldn't see from the lighting. Soul of a great hero. That is really good. Those look really fancy. Just run past the dragon butts. They're going to be mad at me. So I'm just going to keep on running. Which way do I have to run? I think I have to run this way. Yeah, it's underneath here. I'm almost completely sure it's underneath here. We have to make it here. Alright, here we go. Now dragon butts are very, very mad at us. We have these fire-breathing poop demons coming after us as well. Let's remember to stay happy. Stay happy. And here we go. This is where you would have to go. Now, this boss fight, it can either be... I would actually recommend, if you want help, try your best to stay alive. And I would highly, highly recommend summoning someone for help. Now, I won't because I want to show you the exact fight, but see how this player has a bow in their hand. That means they definitely know what they have to do. You're going to have to pull at a bow, at least I'd recommend it for some parts of it. I'm not sure if I'll end up using a bow at all. I probably also don't even have the stats to use one correctly. Although you don't need the stats to use one correctly in order to use it for the boss fight. But you want to pull at a bow, and for me it's LB I believe, where I can two-hand and then just zoom in and scope out the enemy. Let's see, okay, I'm not hollow. But what you want to do is you're going to want to shoot certain parts of the boss. You'll see as we walk ahead forward. It's not a fun boss fight. I don't know why I'm kindling, but now that I've kindled to 15, I have to kindle to 20. I just have this thing where it has to be like the same. So either it has to be a 10 or 20 or 5. It can't be a 15. It's 15, so yeah. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and make our way out of here, and we're going to head towards where the boss is. Let me make 100% sure we're recording. Yes, looks like we are. Oh, there's a dropped frame button. I didn't know that on OBS. Probably have a ton once we get near fire. However, dragon butts everywhere. Very attractive dragon butts. Anyway, you wanna, if I remember right, I'm going off of my memory. We'd run this way. Not memory, but I'm going off of what my hands are doing automatically. We have to go this way, I believe. Okay, dragon butts hurt. And we're dead. It doesn't matter. We don't need to be human anyway. But that... Don't breathe fire on my dead body. It's like he's cooking it for the dragon butt. What's the dragon butt gonna do? Eat it? It's got no mouth. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and pick up our stuff again. And look very angrily at that dragon butt if we can find our stuff. Oh Lord, the struggle of being here. Oh great, yeah, we gotta make our way over here. Rest of the bonfire. Problem is we can't take off a lava ring to put on like a ring of sacrifice, because if we do, we will take massive damage from lava. Which way do we go again? Oh, it's that way. Okay. Okay, so it looks as if we lost all of our souls and humanity. It looks just like that because they are completely invisible to me. I might look back here later on, or someone might start yelling, or not yelling, but typing in the YouTube chat real fast. Oh, you missed it. It's right here. It might be underneath one of his feet. Okay, it looks like that's an easy way to kill him, is to get him to jump at us. But my souls, I don't see my souls anywhere. And that makes me very, very sad. I think I just lost... Well, the souls I'm okay with losing. But the humanity is kind of crappy that we lost it. But, meh, it happens in every game. You have that moment where you lose everything. Alright, anyway. We're going to go and keep moving forward. Keep trolling on. When I thought about it, it's actually this way we need to go. So, we had no real reason to be over there. I lost my souls due to a stupid mistake. There we go. Let's go ahead and switch our ring back to Havel's ring. Make sure we do not put on the, what's the Calamete's ring called? Calamity ring? Yeah, I want to make sure we do not put on the Calamity ring. I think it would have been really cool if they spelled it with a K. Just, you know, Calamity, yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna go back real quick and do this. Did we? Huh. Okay. I'm gonna go back use the Homeward Bone again because we have to turn human. I'm gonna want to be invaded by a certain NPC again. It's Kirk's third time invading us, and we'll unlock items that will drop on the ground after we kill him again. So I'm going to actually use another humanity. Sorry for this taking quite a bit. But we're going to add a humanity, put on our orange ring, that way we don't forget and just fall down into our death, or burn to death. And now we're human. There we go. Flash sweat, even though I'm not sure if it does work after we already have the ring on. But we're going to use that just in case. And run ahead this way, back up here. Now the boss up ahead. Upgraded weapons doesn't matter. Upgraded gear doesn't necessarily matter. Your shield hardly even matters. What does matter for this boss fight is not falling to your death, which, as we've seen from history, I may have a problem with. And the second thing you have to do is don't get hit by really giant amounts of fire explosions. So, easy boss fight. Unless you get hit by one of those two mechanics, in which case you're pretty much dead. I don't want to get trapped in by a poop demon. I fell down this way thinking there was going to be something over here. Yeah, I know I called the other bigger enemies way early on in Blighttown poop demons. There are lots of different types of poop demons, so it just depends on the zone. These are poop demons here. There are other poop demons in other areas. Yeah. These enemies around here you can just really ignore. They don't do anything. They are very slow. They can't really catch up to you. Unlike the spider guys, they will not drop down on you and just completely ambush you out of nowhere. I say out of nowhere, but I mean I completely had that coming when it happened to me. Anyway, there are some enemies around here who do actually pose a threat though. These guys right here. Just be very careful. Don't let them grab you. Don't let them spit acid all over you. And you'll be good. They have a chance to drop red titanite chunks, I believe. I believe there's a very, 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 very small chance to drop Titanite slabs. However, the latter, I don't know if that's like, you know, actually something they drop. So, we're going to move forward here. We're going to quickly aggro this woman. She's going to use pyromancies. Be careful. You want to sneak behind her and try your best to take her out before Kirk comes, because Kirk is, not that he's good, but you just don't want to be aggroed on Kirk while this woman over here is too busy hitting you. Ah, Kirk, you got nice poise, dude. Anyway, now that we've killed Kirk the third time he's invaded us, we got a shield. So it seems like he doesn't actually drop anything the second time he invades you. But I'm not going to summon anyone for help, but when people have bows in their hands for this boss fight, you can trust to summon them, even though I wouldn't be using that helm. I think that the boss actually counts as magic damage with fire. However, I'll look that up later on. I'm probably wrong. Alright, so this boss fight. In general, don't fall to your death, and no fun is allowed. Sorry, Alt-tabbed again just for a second. And now we are entering the Bed of Chaos fight. The fight I do last just because I hate it so much. Okay, I like to start with heading all the way to the left, because the thing about this boss fight is he will randomly decide he wants to destroy, or pardon, she will decide she wants to destroy some of the ground. And I just feel a lot safer going to the left route first, because I don't like the right route. So, you hit one of the sides. By hitting one of the sides, she becomes more angry and unlocks new attacks. So we're going to wait for this to happen. There we go. Oh, let's one-hand our weapon, not two-hand it. Let's wait for this swipe to happen. And run across here. Quickly heal, quickly put our shield up and face him. Okay, wanted to dodge that swing. Or block that swing, pardon. Wait again for another swipe. It was a second swipe, but here we go. I believe this middle pattern is pretty safe except from its physical attacks. So, sorry I'm getting very quiet during this boss fight. This is just one of the most stressful boss fights in the game. But again, a great shield looks like, and I think I might have been saying earlier, a great shield doesn't really matter. It looks like it matters quite a bit. Okay, here goes the fun part. We're going to use the fire attack, isn't it? Yes. Don't get hit by these. They do a lot of damage. I think I can heal up. Yeah, it's going to be a slam. We can block that. Remember, a shield blocks a high amount of fire damage. This boss just has a habit of attacking multiple times at once. Just to play it safe. We died. Okay. Really don't like this boss fight. However, we'll go ahead and head back. It's called Bed of Bull for a reason. I'll just say that. Let's switch back to our ring. We don't want to make that mistake. And just die. There we go. I'm not even going to bother with Flash Sweat, because I know for sure I have this boss fight down. Anyway, after you fight the boss once though, I'm pretty sure, and we'll check when we go and fight her right now, I'm pretty sure that the ground stays broken, so it won't like repair itself. Therefore, you already know where you can't and can run. And the whole reason I wear Havel's Ring, I can't switch off my Great Shield. I just don't feel right without my weapon on. But if I wanted to, I don't feel right with it, but I might as well just do it just to show people. I could switch to, let's say, what's a really low weight weapon that I could wear that's fast. Longbow, no, I don't want to wear that, because I just wanted to show without doing that. You can't kill it with fire, just a note. You cannot use pyromancy flames to kill it. Sadly. Well, I don't think I need the stats to use it to deal 1 damage to the boss. 70, 35, so we can go all the way up to 35 weight, meaning we can actually put like Havel's pants on, I believe. And with 35 we can wear 7 more. Okay, so we should be able to fast roll. So now we can fast roll, and we can block, and we're good. Just for the sake of having the fire resist, we're going to put on the Pyromancer Flame again, because we're going to cast Flash Sweat before we enter the boss fight, and if we actually have a moment where we're able to, I'll use it. I don't know for sure though, I won't guarantee it. But this boss fight, the big part about it is you only need to deal single damage to the boss. 1 damage is all you need. That's why I'm putting on the parrying knife, because it's very, very fast, and I can just get in there and go boom and stab. Also, along with the fact that I'm not actually fighting enemies on the way there, I'm ignoring them. We've already been human, and we already fight against Knight Kirk, so it doesn't really matter to me about that. And we're going to make sure we don't get grabbed or get spit on. Yeah, that sounds so gross. And we already killed the witch over here, and she does not respawn. So, we're going to head back to the boss fight and have some more fun, why don't we? I usually think of this boss fight as the only thing that's like, it's keeping me from the fun of fighting against Gwen. It's just in my way, it's a complete jerk. I think we have to destroy the parts again. I'm pretty sure that we have to. So, starting with fire. Oh, we do not have to destroy the parts again. A bit of chaos. Look at this. You're giving me a bad name. I'm here telling you completely evil. Okay. That's why it's completely evil. However, all we have to do is roll down there and kill it. I count that more as if dying to gravity than dying to Bed of Chaos. I hate Bed of Chaos so much. This boss is just like the epitome of evil. It is just completely wrong. I don't like it. It just likes to push you around. And that's something I don't like in games, or insta-kills. I mean, I know I fall down to my death. It's a given, you know. I just wish there was a little bit more recovery. But then again, it wouldn't be Dark Souls, and if it wasn't Dark Souls, I wouldn't like it. It's a lot better when you actually have to try and try and try again. So when you finally do beat it, you can just yell out, "Oh yeah, screw you." You know, be very happy. Even if you're happy in a salty way. I didn't know that Bed of Chaos actually stays at the same form it does when you die. Things. It just, you ever demonize something in your head for so long that when you go back to fight it again, you realize, wait, this isn't so bad. But then again, it is Bed of Chaos, so it is bad. They could give me 3 respawns right at the front boss gate, and it would still be unfair. Because it's Bed of freaking Chaos, and no one likes Bed of Chaos. Cool little side note, you can actually die going down the freaking stairway down here. Yeah, I'm in a danger zone, I got it. Because when he decides he wants to cast his fire attack, he can cast it on the freaking, this thing going down. And how are you going to dodge a whole ton of little fire attacks coming at you? Anyway, we did lose our humanity, and so, oh, there we go, there he goes. Here we go, you're showing your true colors, you jerk. Anyway, let's make our way down here, and hopefully run forward through it. Swipe. And swipe. Heal up if we can. We have to deal with 1 swipe. 2. Okay, 1 swipe, 1 slam. Okay, we're still not in the safe zone. We can still be knocked down to death, and he can still decide he wants to put fire up our buttholes, like right there. Like right here. He's trying to burn us alive. Oh yeah, killed you with a weapon I can't even use yet. That. There we go. Okay, guys. That was the end of Bed of Chaos. A gigantic jerk of a boss. If we go back around now, we can actually find Solaire again. Oh, I didn't even have my Apple's ring on. Wow, my bad. We could fight Solaire and kill him because he turned hollow, but I'm just going to leave him be. I already feel bad enough not saving him. So we're going to put our silver gear on, gauntlet gear, and silver knight leggings back on. Look all snazzy like. We can actually switch our gear around. We have enough to what? Wear 10 more equipment load now. Really, 10 more equipment load. So we could switch this out for something else. We could definitely wear Havel's, but I don't like wearing Havel's chest. It just makes me feel let's mix and match a little bit. We wear the witch robes, which don't even go with their outfit. I mean, and it's not good, like outfit, stat-wise. 4.5, and we can wear one more, so we could actually wear Havel's helm. Hey, there we go. And we can still wear 7 whole weight more. Good lord. Well, let's not even care about looks for now. I think that means we can wear the stone armor and still be okay. Yeah, so now we have a ton of defense. I normally don't wear apparel like this. Like, I like to make my character look decently okay. But hey, why not? We're having fun here. Alright, let's go ahead and warp all the way down to... Pardon, all the way up to, right? The Abyss, Darkman Tomb. I could have sworn you can actually teleport to the ending like area for us to go and fight the final boss Gwyn, but I may have been wrong. So let's teleport all the way to Firelink Shrine, and we'll start out to go fight against the last boss. There we go. Think about the last boss. You want to really parry him. Wake up. You want to really parry him, but you don't have to. Actually, with me, well, I'll wear this gear first, but then once we get to the boss, I'll switch to the set I would recommend to use when you fight against Gwyn. Because he's kind of an easy boss, disappointingly. I would recommend not even using whatever shield you use. I would recommend using a parrying shield. So we're going to offer our souls to Lord Vessel. And after this is where we'll cut off the episode. And the final episode will be the next one. Alright everyone, so in the next episode we will beat Dark Souls, at least New Game. It's up to you guys if you want to play New Game Plus, if you want to see any other things with Dark Souls. Alright, so until next time, I hope you enjoyed, I hope you watched another one. Mine just went blank. What I want to say is, until next time, I hope you have a good one. See ya.